Hello. Wait, what? Why do you still have my furry? He shouldn't be there. That my little baby. There you go. Okay, she's gone forever. Oh,
Wait, shit, they can't hear me.
the hills aren't alive with the sound of stuff.
Okay, okay, everything seems to be working. Everything seems to be okay.
Good.
Okay.
We shall not
Hello.
scuff just yet.
Yeah, no major stuff, not yet at least. But hello everyone. Good morning to me because I'm still waking up.
It's the morning for me as well.
Yeah. We're back for a coffee date and we're here with sister. Sister, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is sisterhenghastvt. Full name sisterhenghast. I'm a variety streamer, mostly playing Dead by Daylight, the various Warhammer games, and whatever the heck else my community begs me to do.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing you play like a lot of Warhammer. You're like you're like low-key obsessed with it.
I low-key have 19 armies,
19 armies. What the hell? I've never played
which in
Warhammer.
context is probably like $400 worth each, so $400 times 19 is how much I've spent on this hobby so far.
Oh my god. That's a lot of
I question it.
money. I can't
Don't
say
question it.
anything. I can't
You'll
say
be a
anything
lot
because
happier.
I'm like that with Marvel Rivals, but like I don't think I've spent over 400 yet. It's definitely over 100, but not 400, not yet.
It'll happen.
Yeah, it'll happen. I haven't touched Rivals because it's been giving me like a mad headache. I feel like it's because all the sweaty kids are like out of school. So like they just been sweating like all summer.
I played it last night where I did like a community open lobby, and it's like, it's alright. I just wish people stopped trying to do 3 DPS.
I hate when people like automatically like queue on DPS. I'm like, oh my god, please. Have some at least a little bit
And my
of
Steam is also
variety.
losing already.
Yeah, like I'll only like uh do do DPS if I'm like if healer is already taken because like I mainly do healer or if I need to like complete a challenge as like DPS. It's kind of like really only the main reason I'll ever play it.
I'm full versatile. I play any role. But I say like that's because it's like I got sick of being one role's never done. So I'm like, fine, I'll train myself to do everything.
I need to train myself more. Like I'm good at the characters where you don't need to like be good at aiming, like Wanda and Squirrel Girl. I've been kind of good at Iron Man depending on how my team is. And healers,
I
I
play
think
Psylocke for DPS.
oh Psylocke, I've been trying to learn her, but like I'm really bad. I
It's
can't
hard.
yeah, I can't do the cool tricks. Like I'm trying to learn her and like sometimes it's just not a good play for me to like do it. Try to learn her. So I need to like do like practice AI so I can get used to her kit. Cuz I get it, but like I don't at the same time.
Yeah.
I think for healers, I main like Mantis and Sue Storm. I think Mantis is almost to Lord. She's getting close. And I need to get Sue Storm to Lord. I thought she was a Centurion, but she's actually just a knight right now. Just surprising because I play her a lot.
I play Luna Snow for healer.
Yeah, I can play Luna Snow, but like I can't get like her little freeze thingy down. Like I'm really bad at like aiming it. My aim is terrible. I'm gonna always say that whenever I play with games that involve shooting. I suck.
My aim's horrible too. Like I already listed on my Twitter profile, I suffer from bad aim.
I should probably put that on my profile too. I suffer from bad aim and short temper.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because like I'm not gonna lie to you. Whenever I'm playing with like my friends, it's usually a fun time. But I guess it depends on like how many friends I have. Because if it's like, because like my Bravo does like 6 players, so if my friends are like at least majority of the team, I'm usually having a good time. But if it's like one or two of them and like half of the team is just randoms, it's a hit or a miss.
Yeah, I find that too.
Yeah.
Well, hey, whenever I'm back, if you ever want to do rivals with me as well, like, full hit me up with that.
I will. I have to get back in the playing because they got Jean Grey out now. I've heard that she's overpowered as fuck.
No, she actually isn't. Like, from my experience
Oh.
playing last night in the field, she's essentially just a slightly weirder Hella.
Oh. See, I don't. I'm stuck at playing Hella too because you have to know how to aim. But I have to. I'll have to see if I can even get Jean Grey to even try her out because I think someone's already gotten Lord like overnight again.
Well, you always have the dedicated who are like, okay, I have 24 hours to do whatever. Sure, I'll just do this casually.
Yeah, I'm like low key worried about the people who get the Lord overnight. Like, do they generally have a life? Like,
Probably not.
yeah. I'd be genuinely like low key worried. Like, do they go outside? Do they drink water?
No, they're sustained by the sacrifice of 1,000 Slykers and whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, it must be. Mm. Okay. What other games have you been playing besides like Warhammer and like Rivals? I know you've been playing Dead by Daylight.
Uh,
Have you like been have you ran into like the spring trap as a killer, or have you been playing
yes,
them
I
as
have.
killer?
I so yes. So like I played the PTB when it came out with a bunch of people that I'm unfortunately not as close with before.
Mm.
It's fun. Like Springtrap's one of the kind of like funner killers that you can kind of like. I still think he's really strong, so it's like if I figure out I'm playing against a Springtrap, I kind of consign myself to like, okay, I'm probably not surviving. But I do
Oh
feel like
no.
it's a lot more fun than say Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul, who if
Oh.
I get one, I'm just like, yeah, I'm losing. And also, like, this is slightly hypocritical because I play Ghoul as my main killer. I
I
agree.
forgot. I forgot that they added him. Hi Evergreen, how are you? I forgot that they added him low key because like I did not see a lot of advertising. I saw a ton of advertising for like Springtrap, and it was even before he even officially came out.
Well, just like FNAF is like such a big license, whereas Tokyo Ghoul is
Yeah.
kind of like a if you knew it before, you'll get it. But it's like, it's also a weird thing. Like, hey, they full added the whole anime into DVD.
Mm. So how are our mornings going? It's been going pretty good for me. Not much stuff. I woke up extra
It's pretty good.
early so I could make sure to have at least most of the stuff ready so that I wouldn't be spending an hour or like 30 minutes behind time. But I didn't do it last
I'm gonna do
night.
an interrogation, figure out who the fuck threw me $30 to get this integrator in. Thank you.
Yeah, because we were about to use OBS Ninja, which isn't bad. It's just depending on like what type of computer you're using or software you're using, it can be kind of laggy and iffy. But it's a good
But then I suddenly got a
alternative.
message. Someone gave me $30, and I'm like, what?
Someone they knew your prayers. They listened to you.
That is a bad idea, considering that half of the daily prayers I usually give on stream, especially like if I'm in a rush or if like I'm busy with something, most of it's just meme.
Damn.
I'm not gonna think of anything. Well, here's the thing, cause Tyria, remember, I write every like serious prayer I do. So that
Mm.
way, when I do merch, I'll ship like the actual prayer scrolls with it.
Ooh, I gotta like think of merch ideas for myself as well. Like I have
Nice.
keychains that I like I have actually physically have, but like I need to figure out what I'm going to do with them shipping wise.
Would you believe I am making a Warhammer figure of myself?
I did not know.
Yeah. So I'm getting it modeled, and it's gonna be in an STL file, so you can 3D print it. And friends
Oh.
upstream will also get a hand-painted version by me. And I'm specifically making it friends, so I don't need to do like 30 of them. I hate painting the same thing repeatedly.
That makes sense. That's actually very fair. Ooh, I would love to get like a figurine of myself made at some point, but I know nothing about 3D printing, so I would have to figure something out about that.
Nice.
What
But
other
yeah,
merch
so
I
like
ooh,
back on to DB. Oh yeah, sorry.
no, you go. I'll finish afterwards.
Yeah. So like so kind of back on the DVD. I do play it still. Like it's still what I consider like my second like game. Like first and foremost, I kind of started off doing DVD streams, and then kind of like once I felt more comfortable, I was like, okay, sure, I can start doing to what I actually like with the Warhammer games and stuff. But yeah, like I generally find it right now it's in an okay spot. Like
Mm.
you need a mentality to do it. Like some of my other friends, like both IRL and like through other people, like also dabbled in it. But a few times they're just like, nah, I don't know why you're into this.
I don't know. I have to like I played it once or twice, but I never really got into it the first time. I remember doing it once on a collab on stream, and I was having fun, so it wasn't a bad time. But it was also like I don't get what I'm doing, low key.
Yeah. Like, I'm here for the friends, but it's like, what the hell am I actually doing?
That's how I am because like the when you have to like fix the generator, you like have to do like the time thingy, and I'm like, oh shit, this is either gonna end good or bad.
You gotta flashlight the killer, you gotta teabag, you gotta call them sweaty garbage. It's standard survivor stuff, standard survivor stuff.
Yeah, I have like ran into when I did it on stream, I did run into like a lot of like chill killers, so like it wasn't really all that bad. I guess they could kind of tell that I was a noob, so I guess they somewhat gave me some latency. But for the
It's
most part,
quite easy to
yeah,
tell.
yeah. It's probably just easy to tell this from my stats alone.
Well, because like that's hidden for the most part. It's literally just,
Oh,
okay, how do you behave? It's an
oh,
absurd kind of thing.
oh, yeah. They could probably tell from like, what is she doing? What the fuck is this bitch doing? Thank you for the
Like, I'll
daily
admit, as a killer,
coffee.
if I see that, I'm probably gonna let you live, unless I'm trying to do an achievement, which is like, nope, that's a rough. I'm taking advantage of this.
It'll just be an easy achievement.
No, they're hard to do.
What shit like the main thing I've been playing. I haven't been touching rivals because I've just mainly been playing Minecraft. Because I'm a part of an
Yeah, it's a few streams I
SMP.
see.
I'm a part of a Cobblemon SMP, so like I'm kind of slowly learning about Pokemon again. Like it's been years since
All
I've
right.
it's been years since I've watched like the show as a kid, and since then, like I know they keep adding new Pokemon like literally every generation. So like there's a lot of Pokemon I don't know. Like first generation is probably the one that I'm at least mostly familiar with. I think anything beyond that, I can probably. I know it's a Pokemon when I look at it, but I'm not gonna know the name to it.
Ultimately, when you look at it in a corporate sense, you have to add something new. Otherwise, it's just the same game with a fancy cover.
Yeah, like I know there's like literal furniture Pokemon now. Like I'm pretty sure
Ouch,
there's a lamp.
ouch. I choose you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lamp Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a couch Pokemon. What else have I been playing? Oh, I started playing South Park. The Stick of Truth for like
Okay.
this VTuber SummerSlam. I need to finish it. I might try to finish it on stream, but I did skip ahead off stream because
I
I was
believe
trying to
in
figure
you.
out. Yeah, I did like skip ahead, so like people are going to be somewhat confused on what's happening. But the game's old enough. You can probably just watch someone and then just come back to me for the part that I'm at now.
I'm to be fully honest. I watched South Park briefly, but then I just immediately kind of fell off it.
I love South Park, but like I haven't been looking at the newest seasons. Like I don't know what's happening with them right now. But I need to go back and watch the older ones because like those were peak. Those were the peak times when it was hilarious.
Well, especially the World of Warcraft one. That one was funny.
Oh yeah, that one was crazy. Oh yeah, I need to hydrate.
Me too. Well, my
Okay, I've hydrated.
me too.
I've
I
drunk in
swear.
actually. I've drunk in actual water, and it's not iced coffee. I swear. I picked up my water bottle.
Oh,
Oh
I just
shit.
full drank coffee.
Well, I guess it's bean water, so it kind
There
of
you go.
counts.
See, it works.
Oh, what else have I been? What have I been playing? I don't. I've been like, I haven't been streaming. Like I didn't stream at all last week because I was burnt out from June. Because I decided to like over plan and have a collab every week, and some of them fell through.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Like my calendar was filled with a lot of different things. A lot of different things that I didn't have time for.
My August is probably going to be extremely busy because that's where I backhanded a few of collabs that people have been asking me to do because quite a lot of people have been asking me to play Space Marine or Dark Tide with them.
Oh, Space Marine. I don't think I've heard though. I don't think I've heard of those things.
It's Warhammer video games.
Oh. I know I have a collab this week on Friday. So I'm excited about that because it's a new game.
Oh yeah. I'm playing
I
Peak
think
with another VTuber on Thursday.
I will. That's a game I'm playing to play Peak. Not Friday, Saturday. Saturday.
There you go.
Yeah, I gotta buy the game because I think they want to play it modded, so like it's gonna be crazy. I might ask if there's like crowd control. If there's crowd control, I might ask could they add that to the mod pack.
Yeah, that might be helpful.
Well, I mean, well, we'll see because can you like can if people can screw you over on it, it's probably not going to be helpful.
Yeah. Well, especially if you kind of get like people who like they figure, oh, this is a stream. I'm gonna do silly, stupid stuff.
Oh yeah, like when I had done repo last month with like two of my friends and had crowd control on, it was just ducks everywhere, exploding ducks.
Well, I have been playing Repo recently, and I love how my latest clip is me collecting doors that I ripped off of hinges.
I didn't get a chance to like gather any clips from that stream, so I may need to like kindly ask someone to like go over the stream and get some clips for me because I don't have time to do it. Since I work full time, I can't. And I don't want to hear my sound of my voice.
Yeah. Ye- For me, it's more a case of it's like what I find funny only typically is like very long-winded, so it's like that's not clip material. Like most
Mm.
of my best clips are clips that other people have made of me.
See, I don't. No one really clips had does the clips for me. I do most of my clips because most people just like to lurk and watch.
Which is why I feel bad for people when I do my mute streams. Because, like, whenever I play Space Marine or Rival, I have to do it mute because my voice app that I use in order to speak properly, it doesn't work on high CPU usage games. So it's like,
Mm.
you'll hear at time. And
Oh no.
yeah, so like, you get stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, that's not fun for anyone to listen to. So I'll cut the middleman out and just say like, no, it's a mute stream. I'll communicate via text, but do you remember, like if I'm busy, I'm of course not gonna be able to respond fast.
Yeah. You're just playing rivals and then there's a Spider-Man just flanking you, trying to get the most kills. Either like a Spider-Man or like an Iron Fist. Honestly,
Black
Spider-Man
Panther.
pisses me off. Oh yeah, or Black Panther. Spider-Man and Black Panther, those are the ones who piss me off the most. I can at least hold my own against an Iron Fist because he's kind of easy to like um knock off, but like
They're
Black
very
Panther and Spider
straightforward
Man,
as well.
yeah, yeah. But those two, they move way too fast for me to like notice in time, and then I'm dead. I am
Right.
not
That's
aware.
why I always insist, can a tank or a DPS please sit beside me? So that way, if I'm hit by one of them, I at least have some response.
Oh yeah. See, if I'm like not playing with like friends, I'm basically just in the trenches by myself. So I'm like, okay, this is nice. I love this. I'm basically just fighting
It's
for my
funny that you
life.
say that. Guys, hey Tyria, would you like to know a bit of a interesting factoid?
Was an interesting fact.
My character is not really set in Warhammer. My character is actually set in the Trench Crusade setting.
Trench Crusade setting. I is that a type of game?
So what it
Or
is, yeah, so like it's a tabletop game developed by some of the people who used to work on some of the older Warhammer games. They kind of left the company and went off to do their own thing. It's getting a bit of traction. So effectively, the best way to describe it, it's World War One with demons and knights.
that sounds like that sounds like Assassin's Creed.
Pretty much, like, hence that's why, like, in addition to, like, you think, like, I'm full medieval because, like, hey, I have the sword here, but that also explains why I have this gun.
Oh yeah, because well, unless it's in like a video game setting, medieval people aren't gonna have guns.
Yeah. But that's the one thing I always find, like, a true mark of, like, okay, how nerdy are you when you enter my chat? It's, can you properly identify what setting I'm actually from?
Oh, see, I don't think I'm definitely not as nerdy because I didn't even think your model was based off of Warhammer.
That's what most people can think because again, I play Warhammer content. Admittedly enough, this sword is based off of artwork from a old MMO set in Warhammer.
Oh, oh.
But ultimately, it's just like it's kind of like a hodgepodge.
Oh, at some point I kind of want to do like a slight redesign on myself so that people can understand that I'm more space themed. Because I feel like if, at first glance you don't really get that from me.
I'm getting coffee barista vibes, which it works now, but like maybe for like a
Yeah.
general theme, you know. I'm probably gonna get a like I won't say a 2.0 model because it's still gonna be me, but I got two concept ideas for like models I want to do. One is
Mm.
me in actual Warhammer armor for when I do my inevitable Warhammer streams. The other one is me, but potentially with like a more fanciful look, as if I kind of got promoted, so to say.
Oh.
So I'm thinking like, you know, big black ornaments with a halo on the back of me, maybe inscriptions and gilding on my habit.
Oh, that sounds really cool. I think like with me, I do want to do a 2.0, but it's mainly because like there's some extra stuff that I want to add to my model that I don't think I will be able to add now with my current one. So like I want to have an alternate outfit that like fits more into my lore. And I do want to do like a slight redesign
Okay.
on like my default outfit that I have right now, so it can be like at least a bit more space themed. And
Okay.
I
Like, what do
do
you
want
have
to
in mind,
have
kind of?
so my lore. I want to like make a lore video at some point, but that's a lot of money and I have to think about it. But my lore is that like I'm a cosmic guide, so like I help lost travelers in space, and then like my coffee shop is like a little gaming hub where people who want to go on quests and games can come and go on them, and I'll help them out. I'm like the hey listen from Zelda.
To imagine you traveled to my universe. You saw this angry nun with a sword slashing a bunch of demons and stuff, and you were like, "Hey, you know what would be good for gaming? This angry lady."
Yeah, well, I think have I wrote it in my lore like in travel dimensions? I don't think I have, but I'm from space, so it's probably not too far fetched. So,
Yeah, because part of my lore I have kind of like not in the mainline lore, but like in like when I do collaborations and like kind of with the friend group, I have it that I am horrible with tech because remember I'm still from 1914, like it's a weird tech version of 1914, but
mm,
it's still a case of like computers utterly befound me.
you're not tech savvy at all, even if it's old timey tech.
Yeah, like
I
okay,
guess
I can
I've
do a
been.
telegraph, I can do a
Mm,
typewriter. What the
mm.
frick is a laptop?
Oh God! If you were to see my ship, you would have been freaking out because like there's like holograms and all that. And also at the cafe, I have like holographic like little
Freaking
gaming tables.
witches!
Yeah, you're probably gonna think I'm a witch or something. But hey, at least we have good
I don't know.
coffee.
This lady has very pointy ears.
But hey, I haven't done anything to you yet. I can't even do cool powers in my 1.0 at least. It's not even aimed correctly at me. It's past me.
Oh, I love this.
I I did kind of like base like my powers kind of somewhat off of like Sue Storm uh from Marvel, because like I do like gravity
Nice.
like stuff. So I'm definitely gonna implement that. If I could try to like add add like little animation, I would, but I don't know if I'll have the money for it. So we'll just see. We'll see if I I have to find a model artist and rigger as well, because I don't know whether I want to go back to the person who did my first one, at least with art wise, but find a different rigger or not. I have to plan it out. I haven't. I've
I'm
just been
so
doing
sad with
top.
my original mommy.
Yeah, I'll have to see because like I'll have to ask what certain things she can do and what she can't do. I think that's the main thing. Because I like my art mama. She did
True,
like a
because
great
like if I
job.
had infinite, yeah, if I had infinite money, I'd get someone who could rig the bridger. Because like I used to know a streamer who did V Bridger, and I was like, oh, I can outright see you like munching on food in stream. It's like that is great.
Oh yeah, I don't know if Chat can hear. I'm actively munching on my bacon. I'm using Brie Bridge. Are you trying to eat some of my bacon?
Yes, no, but I'm also
Ignore.
eating my breakfast because, like I said, I had that dessert croissant for my
Oh
breakfast.
yeah. Ooh, one thing I really want to learn. I think Chat has heard me talk about it a few times. So like a friend had given me a Final Fantasy 14 cookbook, and one of the recipes is like how to make croissants. So I really want to do that
Okay.
at some point because I love croissants.
One thing I would like is because I've heard from my friend, someone did like the cooking from Monster Hunter, and like, yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. But the one thing I absolutely like, okay, I want to try this, is a person on YouTube who does the food from Genshin Impact.
Mm. Oh yeah, the food from Genshin looks really good too. Even if I don't like Genshin, I think it's gameplay wise, I don't really like it.
I have enough gotchas, and remember, I also own 19 Warhammer armies, so I don't have money for
Yeah,
gotchas.
yeah, that is the gotcha for you as well. I have um I butcher this name every time. Withering Waves in like Zenla Zone Zero, but I have not touched them. Like I have not gotten into that deep to be spending money on it. Not yet. Like I haven't touched it since because I've been busy preoccupying my time with like other things.
Yeah, I get that. And ultimately, like, as much as I like the animations and everything, I will kind of have it like as a point of pride that much money as I spend on my hobby, at least I 100% am guaranteed to get what I pay for, rather than going off chance, you know what I mean?
200 on Zenless? You know, I can't say anything because I'll probably spend 200 on my variables just because they have really good skins.
Lucky numbers. Evergreen, you have to spend about 3 million.
Not the 3 million. That's gonna be taking your whole life.
Guaranteed.
It's gonna be generational debt.
It's a life effort. It's a life effort, which makes it worth it.
I gotta use my nose spray. 1 second. All right, I'm good. I didn't want you guys hearing my nasty nose stuff. No, I'm not sick.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, I'm not sick. I just have really bad sinuses. Like I'm not allergic to pollen or anything. It's just that I guess the I've been living here all my life and my sinuses have like never gotten used to the city that I live in. So I have to take nasal spray to clear it up. And if I don't, I'll get an ear infection. So
I do
that's
have pollen
nice.
allergies.
Oh no. I guess I'm somewhat lucky that I don't because that would be terrible. I already have normal sinuses issues and
Yeah.
only pollen adding onto it.
It's annoying for me whenever I go anywhere rural because, like I said, I'm going to the UK and I'm going to like some of the smaller towns because that's where my family lives. And I'm like, well, be prepared for me coughing everywhere.
Oh yeah, I would love to go to the UK, but I don't. I, I guess I'll have to see like how the weather is there if I go in the summer, because they'll be saying that like
In spite of the memes, it's not that rainy.
yeah, so it's like well it's not that rainy, but I don't mostly like they said that like, the heat is really bad there, but I'm like whenever I see like the temperature, I'm like
Mhm.
that's like fine. So I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? But it's in a different country, so I could be wrong.
Well, different country, different climate, and it's also like what temperate zone because I'll freely admit, I'm in British Columbia, Canada. I live in a rainforest, so it's humid here.
Oh God. I could already tell summers is bad because you said humid.
Yep,
My hair would not survive where you live. I'll have an afro.
nice. Wait. Tyria. That we have her model ideas. Let's go.
That's gonna be the alternate hairstyle. Me having an afro.
Yes.
I did think about like it doesn't have to do anything with my lore. I just thought it'd be fucking cute. Like if I had like a disco outfit.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And honestly, that I think would convey space a bit more than cozy barista.
Yeah, I think I think I may still stick with like the barista thingy. I do have it to where like it's like a hub for like both like travelers outer space and then like people who go on quest like on Earth.
Yeah.
So it's like a little it's like
Or
a
just
little base hub for everything.
displays people choose necked.
Yeah, because I'll have I'll have some very special people who come by the coffee shop because
Like me.
I guess it like this has like crazy energy that comes around.
Yeah. And it's also like just the different personalities because you've got my kind of serene chaos,
Mm. Yeah, I do.
where I'll say crazy shit.
Yeah, I'm sometimes chaotic if I'm awake. Sort of like the last few streams that I've done, like solo, I have been such low energy because I've been so tired. I don't even know where I am half of the time. I need to work on that. I've been trying to track my sleeping, but I really need to break the habit of staying up super late. It's really hard to break that habit.
Yeah. For me, I stay up super late nowadays because, well, one, this week in particular, I want to get as many hours in so people can get hours with me before I go on hiatus. And as well,
Mm.
I do also want to get more hours in while I'm on vacation and I have free reign to do whatever. Like, I'm not bound by work or nothing.
Mm. I am kind of like somewhat bound by work, but I guess it depends on whether. I think it mostly depends on if I actually bother to get enough sleep, and then I can do what I need to. I was supposed to stream yesterday morning, but I was like, nah, I can't do it.
Well, that's why weekends I always leave kind of up in the air of whether I want to do it or not.
Yeah, I understand. I literally have to have energy to have it. Like if I'm low energy, I'm probably not gonna I'm probably not gonna stream.
Yeah, because on my server, like when I put out my schedule, I always list weekends as Hengas choice. And I always put a little disclaimer like Henga's choice means there's a possibility I might not even do anything because I'm that tired and I want a break.
Completely understandable. Like I I love streaming, but like I also want to put out like content on YouTube. Like I'm multi-streaming, but
Mm,
like not too many stop by for streams on my channel. People, at least from the
right?
few things that I have uploaded, they kind of prefer actual videos.
Okay. Well, you know what? It's good to understand kind of like your audience base.
Yeah, I mean, at least from what I've seen from numbers, people prefer
Mm.
little short videos, like shorts or like actual like 10 to 8 minute videos than like a 2 to 4 hour stream. At least from what my analytic, at my
What?
ana, I can't talk because I'm dying. My analytics have told me.
Analytics.
Yes, the, the nasal spray's kicking in, so I'm having a hard time talking.
That also kind of brings up like a bit of a more kind of thing I'm slightly sad about. It's I used to do a few like hobby streams like on my channel where I
Mm.
like actually do hand cam where I show people like all the models I build and paint and everything. I don't really do those anymore for three big reasons. One, I almost died because when I replugged my computer back into a socket, the socket exploded. And I was like,
Oh my
oh
god.
geez, I almost died. Yeah. Number two is I just generally find it's a bit annoying because like I'm super like conscious about how I look. So I insist on wearing gloves. But the problem
Mm.
is that's a lot harder for me to do anything because I'm wearing gloves.
Mm.
And the third reason, which is the most petty reason, it's the person who initially wanted to initially like see my streams of that, we're unfortunately no longer friends.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, because I remember like she even got like super excited that she even made it like a challenge of, I'm gonna do this in a game, just because Hengas bet that she'll do the paint stream immediately next day.
Oh sweet. She was expecting stuff from you? That's a little too much.
Well, no, because like she always kept asking to just like, oh, I want to see you paint and everything, and I'm like, sure, I'll do it eventually. And so I made it a joke, like, oh, hey, if you manage to do DVD without dying twice in a row, I'll do it immediately tomorrow. And so she did it. But unfortunately, about 4 weeks ago, we had a bit of a bad falling out, and we very lightly cancel each other. Like, we're not saying anything mean about each other. We're not like in a war footing. It's
Mm.
literally a case of we just mutually block each other, and now we're just not talking.
Oh. Well, that's understandable. Sometimes that just happens, but
Yeah.
it still kind of sucks though.
Well, yeah, because like I considered her a friend. I, I was planning a lot of collabs with her. I was gonna teach her
Mm.
Space Marine, but because of like just a very bad time to a very bad time of like horrible things happening all at once. We kind of had a falling out, and we're like, yeah. She was just like, I don't want you in my community anymore, and I'm like, yeah, okay, fine.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I,
Well, I feel
I,
bad for some of our mutual fans because one of our biggest fans, he made a drawing, like fan art of us together, and I'm just like, oh, this aged very poorly now.
oh, oh God, it's so awkward when stuff like that happens, and like you can't do anything about the art because like it's already paid for, and well, in that case, it wasn't paid for, but like it's already done and over with, and
Mm,
people already know about it.
yeah. And I bet you he probably felt sad because it's like, oh, we were his two favorite VTubers, and he thought that we'd be best friends like forever. And then it's like, oh, turns out we're just like any other like famous people group where it's like bad split ups can happen.
Mm, I I've never had that happen to me, but I have seen it happen to one of, I think, two of my friends. I'm not gonna get in like major details to it, but like it ended really badly. Let me just say that. Like the person
Ugh.
who they were friends with were like extremely toxic and manipulative. I didn't know them that well.
Yeah.
They personally weren't my friend, but I honestly, with like what I've seen with interactions, I could tell that it was not good. I was just glad that it ended because,
Yeah.
like, at least you don't have to be near that terrible person anymore.
Yeah. Like ultimately, like even though like my one, it's like it's a lot more peaceful. I've just taken it
Mm,
as as a force of, you know what? Now it's time for me to spread my own wings, be my own B tier.
that's understandable. Yeah, the I think like one of my they were like very like they were very toxic, like spreading misinformation and all of that. Like they when they were mad, not my friend, but the person who she's not friends with
They're a
anymore.
former
When they
friend.
got mad, yeah, their former friend, they when they got mad, they were like taking out on everyone and not hold accountability at all. Just like very, very bad.
Like, I'm pretty sure she has not said anything mean about me. Like, we've accidentally bumped into each other, like mutual friend streams, but like pretty much our unspoken agreement is we just don't talk to each other and that stuff.
Understandable. I don't think I would want to talk to that person either.
Yeah. Well, it's also just like again, I feel bad for like, our mutuals because then it's like, oh, it's awkward saying up like what like 1 month ago, best friends, we would come in raids together. And now it's just like, fuck, I don't want to mention names to either or of you because now this is awkward.
Mm, that's why whenever I like try to like um make friends or like collab, I try to like somewhat vibe check before like committing because they seem nice on the surface, but then they show their true colors later on.
Yeah, because like it's a shame because I have had multiple collabs with this person. So like again, I thought we were like, pretty good friends and everything. I was even a mod on their server, but it's like, well, I guess everything one bad day ruins everything.
Yeah, but I'm glad that it didn't end stretching. Okay, I'm glad that it didn't end like in super bad terms. I guess I could say.
Yeah, because a friend of mine who was on her server like kind of gave me the message that she gave, and yeah, but her exact words were, "I don't want this person in my community, but I am not stopping anyone from being a part of hers." So like that is probably the
Mm,
kindest thing you say to someone in a breakup. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Because like
And all.
ultimately, like I looked at my analytics, 40% of my viewers are her viewers too. So it's like, yeah, I feel
Oh
bad for them because
yeah.
it's like, oh damn, now there's like the bad like kind of like gulf between us. But it's like pretty much I just have the unspoken rule. We just don't mention each other. We pretend that the other person doesn't exist. We go about our lives.
Well, that's good at least. As honestly, in like the content creation community, just in general, I swear people are they're adults, but they really don't act like adults. They be acting childish sometimes when it comes to little things.
Like, oh, like okay, I will not go into details because again, I also do not want to ever name drop anyone because mad
Mm.
as I am now with them, I still believe that they shouldn't deserve any hate or like attacks for this. But I'll say this, and this is kind of like my steps to like defend myself. I believe the reason I was canceled by them was extremely fucking stupid and petty.
Um, I don't know if you want to mention why it happened. If you don't want to, that's fine.
Yeah. No. Like, okay, it was a chicken nugget joke.
What? What? Chicken nuggets?
It was a chicken nugget joke. Like, that's all I'm gonna say about it because again, I don't want to go into more details because then that's more of a thing. But like,
Mm.
literally, the entire collapse of our friendship from, oh hey, we're doing collabs together, we're planning to do a Space Marine stream together. It all fell apart because of a chicken nugget joke I made.
I can't. I'm sorry, but chicken nuggets.
It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny from the very, very outside perspective, and I'm considering it funny now. Now that I'm kind of like over it, like I'm past the 5 stages of grief.
Mm.
But it's like, yeah, that's what killed my 7 month friendship with this person. That and them reacting very horribly to it.
Oh my god, I. This is why I gotta vibe check people because like I make dark humor, not all the time, but like I'll do it every once in a while, and in I won't say anything like offensive, but like because like we stream on Twitch, I know that there's certain things you can't say, but
Yeah,
if people can't take a joke, even if it's offensive or not, I'm like, honey, it's not that deep, please.
yeah.
Oh,
But yeah,
but
sorry about my little rant tangent. But like that was kind of like the biggest thing that happened to me in the last 4 weeks.
no, it's okay. I'm more of a listener than a yapper anyway.
I find that that's my biggest weakness as a streamer. It's I'm naturally very quiet. Like, it's one thing they even joked about in my repo stream I did a few days ago, where one of them was literally like, I haven't heard Hen Justin in a while. Is she dead? I was like, no, I'm alive. I just had nothing to say.
Yeah, no, same. Because like sometimes in my streams, unless there's like something happening in like chat or like something happening in game or from a friends on stream, I am like mostly silent, and then I'll add my few bits like here and there, but like ultimately I am like quiet.
You know what? I think this is why I vibe with you so much. Like, I just connect with that so much.
Yeah, I feel like that's why a lot of people vibe with me because I'm this I'm this mostly chill. I don't yap a lot.
Like, if you give me a tangent, if you give me like something I'm super into, I'll go on about it for an hour. Like, I still
Ooh.
remember like one of the funniest moments I had like during my earlier days streaming was someone was asking me lore questions about something in Warhammer, and then I looked at it and I'm like, oh, I've been talking about this for an hour.
That's how I
I'm
am with
talking about this
food.
for an hour and well in gameplay. Yeah. Ooh, Tyria, history of grain. Let's go.
Grain? Wait, I don't
Yep.
know. I don't know the history of grain.
Ah, damn! I'm trying to extend. I'm trying to extend our rants.
Yeah, like when I talk about food, it's like mostly just me talking about like what I have planned for like meals, for like work and like stuff that I want to bake. Like I haven't bought the ingredients yet, but I plan on trying to make like some chai muffins, like some chai spice
Hell yeah!
muffins. And the recipe sounded really good. So like I'm gonna try my hand at that. I've never made muffins before, so this is gonna be a first, but it shouldn't be too
Are
different
you
from
gonna share some with
cupcakes.
me, right?
Yes, you can
Right?
have some chai cupcakes.
Yay!
As long as you're not like lactose, because it's gonna be like chai cheesecake muffins.
That's generally fine because like I am lactose intolerant, but I am like resistant to like a certain amount. Like the way I
Yeah.
describe it in layman's terms is I can withstand 1 scoop of ice cream, 2 scoops will fuck me over.
I, I I can eat a bowl of ice cream without it being bad for at least a little bit. Cheesecake, cheese,
Yeah.
cheesecake. Cream cheese usually does not bother me, so I'm usually pretty good.
Hmm.
It's usually like milkshakes and ice cream and like and like this normal dairy milk.
Yeah, like my biggest thing is like if I ever have stuff like that, I just need to consign myself. Okay, just make sure the ladies' room is somewhere nearby.
Yeah, I think for the most part, nothing too bad happens on this on this gassy, but for the most part, I'm fine.
Okay.
Whenever I have dairy. What else did I say I was gonna make? Oh, I want to make tonkatsu for lunch at some point.
Ooh, fucking yum.
Yeah, so like I've made it before, but when I first made it, I didn't have a proper recipe to follow, so like I did it completely wrong. But this time I have a proper recipe that's telling me what to do and what not to do. And I think I have most of the ingredients in like my at my house already, so like I just need to order like one or two more things and then like I might be making some tonkatsu.
Well, here's the thing, like even with your failed batch, was it still tasty?
It was still tasty, but the crust was not. The breading was not very good. So that was really the only problem.
Hmm.
So like I didn't know that with panko, like the Japanese breading panko, you had to at least spray
Yeah.
it a little with water, and then
Okay.
you do the breading. I was unaware of that, so like I I did it wrong.
You know what? It's a learning experience, and now you have an active memory that will tell you,
Yes.
don't do this instead.
Yes. So now I know that. So I will so this time when I make the tonkatsu, it will not it will not be done incorrectly this time.
Yep. And honestly, like anyone who does that, it's like, fuck it, marry me already.
Yeah, I've been trying to learn like more Asian dishes. So I think a week or two
Okay.
ago I made like some Japanese beef curry. It was so good.
That's nice. Me personally, I like making Hong Kong style rice rolls. Like that is my favorite street food, flat up.
Oh, I've never made a rice bowl before, but I haven't really been looking for any recipes at the moment.
No, no, not rice bowl, rice roll.
Oh, rice roll. I heard bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my voice mod. It doesn't pick up on some things.
No, it's okay. I'm also
It
just
makes me
can't
laugh like a
hear.
turkey.
Well, I've never made rice rolls actually either. I do want to try to make sushi, but like I gotta like go to an Asian market because I know I order my groceries off of Amazon, and I know that they probably won't have the Asian stuff that I need.
Maybe, but have a look because it has gone as a bit more international as it could be.
Yeah, I'll have to look, but I think for right now, I think what stuff I'm gonna at least make for um lunch and dinner is gonna be like tonkatsu, and then for breakfast it's gonna be those chai cheesecake muffins, and then I'm probably gonna make tacos again because I had some tacos over the weekend that I made and I devoured them, so I might make that again.
Give, give,
you
give
don't
immediately.
have to. You don't have to threaten me with a sword to get food.
I don't. Oh, I mean, yeah. You can thank you.
Yeah, I made like some steak tacos, but those were okay. But the ground beef tacos, those were really good because I had used like the taco mix seasoning mix.
For me personally, I'm a fish and chicken kind of girl.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, cause like I have a taco place nearby where I live, and I always order from them fish and chicken together in either queso or a burrito.
I I it's been a minute since I've like had like some good stuff from a Mexican place. Yeah, we are talking about food echo. Hi. I didn't say hi earlier because it was an ad break, and I don't think you can. I don't think you're sub, so you can't stay away from the ads.
Don't worry,
But
Echo.
yeah.
Don't worry. You could become the food if you try hard enough.
My leggies. But yeah, we're talking about food. I said I was gonna make some tonkatsu, and I was gonna make like some chai cheesecake muffins. I sent you the recipe. I'm gonna try to make it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the recipe seems easy enough, and I have everything. I like triple checked to make sure because
Have you
I
quad
would need.
checked?
And you know what? I need after stream and like after like my little 3D modeling class that I have today, I'm a quadruple check just to make sure. The last thing I want is
For
like to be
me, because I have
missing.
horrible memory, I have a bad habit. Before I go to bed, I have to check to make sure I lock my door. I had to do it 6 times because my dumbass forgets if I checked literally a second ago.
Oh my god, I have done that a few times, but luckily it's like muscle memory to like lock the door now. At least when I come home at night. So luckily I remember now. But when I first started working, I definitely did not remember half the time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm vibing with your husband right now.
not not Dax like fucking forgetting to lock the goddamn door. It's not. Oh,
Oh fuck! That's the wrong button.
that is the wrong button. What the hell?
You saw
Yeah.
nothing. You saw nothing.
Yeah, I totally didn't see your head floating just now.
No. Good. Good.
I
Sorry.
I
You were saying?
what was I gonna say? Like my where I live at now, isn't really any better crime wise. I think my city is in the top tens in the state with high crime rates. I forget where exactly, but I know we're really close to number one. I think we're like top five.
Um, Bordering the city I'm in is literally, I think, one of the top ones in North America. And my mother briefly lived there until I begged her, like, please no, move out. I don't care if it's more expensive, please just move out.
Understandable. I mean, I live with my mom. Not too much happens in the neighborhood we live. I think it's just like this around the not in our area, but this outside of our areas where all the crazy stuff happens. I don't usually see it unless I'm looking on the news and see all the crazy shit that's happened throughout the day. But it's usually pretty calm, at least in my area.
It's quite okay in my area, but like there's just these weird kind of like if or like divides. Like I joke that it looks like a GTA game where it's like, oh, go to one corner, perfectly fine, pretty up and everything. literally walk over to the next block and suddenly you're in a ghetto.
Oh my god. I, it is kind of like that well, it's kind of like that in my city somewhat. I think it depends on the air. I think it depends on the which street you're about to get on, because there's like normal.
Yeah,
There's like, hey, normal, at least somewhat safe area, and then like straight up ghetto, gunshots everywhere, the spray paint. I think there's a
yeah,
dead guy on the floor.
yeah. Which is a shame because it's like I used to have my grandmother live nearby and like she was literally on the border between clean side and the kind of yuckier side. And again, that's why I'm kind of like laughing at it a bit because it's like it's literally almost like video game logic of like there's a border on that street of you're safe here, you're not safe there.
One of the last place I stayed at with my mom was basically like that. Like we lived in a duplex. It was a really old duplex though. Bugs, well, specifically water bugs, came in the house every night, and you have to like triple check to make sure that they're not in your room because they will get in your room. But I believe like
Yeah.
one day I was off from work and I planned on going outside because like I wanted to, but I overslept. And when I overslept, I didn't have breakfast, so I was making breakfast. The second I'm like almost done cooking, I hear gunshots outside of my house. And
Oh shit.
yeah, and apparently someone died. I don't know what altercation happened, but someone pulled out a gun, shot the guy, and then ran away. And then when I look outside, this cop's blocking the streets. So I'm like, oh, I'm glad I overslept then, because I would have witnessed a murder.
If I could have thriller, I suppose.
Yeah, because I don't know if this guy was just gonna go on a murderous spree. It seemed like he only got the one guy who made him mad, which was, that's great. But yeah, so that was nice. That was nice. The one time I'm glad that I oversleep, that I overslept.
Yeah. Like the most you'll see typically like around my neighborhood is just people like who are like high or something walking in the middle of the street just flipping off cars and stuff until they're moved by police or something.
Oh no, that's just a daily occurrence that people are just walking in the middle of the street when there are ongoing cars. That's just normal. I've
Yeah.
seen a guy one day from work. I've seen a guy walk across the street. He was at least walking on the crosswalk, but his pants just at some point fell down, and bare old
Oh
man
shit.
ass.
Thank you. I will stop eating right now. I shall stop eating right now.
Yeah, it wasn't a sight I wanted to
Oh.
see on my way home, but I saw it and was not happy.
Well, the corruption spread. The corruption spread. You spread all the way to Canada now. Oh no.
Yeah, that's like one of the more tame occurrences I've seen.
Well,
I
I'm
remember.
just lucky at least no one was hurt this time.
Yeah, I think there was one where like I was on my way to work. It always happens when I'm on my way to work, and I don't know why. But I don't know what the guy was on. He was on something. It wasn't. I don't know what was wrong with him. He was on something, and it must have been really good because old buddy was like screaming and mumbling to himself. At some point, he had picked up a like a kind of somewhat medium, like a it's like the size of your palm piece of wood, a big piece of wood at some point with like a little handle, so like kind of like looked like a club. And at some
How's that
point he was
work?
a yeah, he was at some point like
Drink
swinging it
water.
around. He
Become.
didn't hit anyone, but he was swinging it around like wildly and mumbling and screaming. At some point, he ran out in the street, almost got hit, and I was just watching from like the train stop because I'm like, what the fuck is happening? It's like one of the most craziest
The
things to
morning is
see.
happening.
Yeah, yeah, something was happening, and I'm like, I don't think he stopped either. I think at some point he walked towards like the train station, but then like he ran back out into the street. Luckily, he didn't come
Thank
anywhere
goodness.
near me. Yeah, thank goodness, because I didn't want to deal with it. Like I'm already have enough on my plate. I don't need some guy who's possibly high out of his mind on some illegal drug coming near me and trying to talk to me.
Yeah, we don't want Woody with crack propane.
Yeah, yeah, literally. Oh, Nautilus and Cosmic, thank you for the daily coffees, and I will hydrate. Mm. Okay, I'm drinking water.
I'm
But
drinking
yeah,
coffee.
well, I drank actual water at least.
My water is real.
It's so real, yes. But yeah, it probably have like so many more crazy occurrences that have just happened to me. Mostly when I go to work, because usually I don't really go outside that much. And I,
Yeah.
yeah, there's some really special personalities in my city. Let me just say that. Yeah, I'll always say that. There's some really
Yeah.
special personalities.
In a more lighthearted way, that is kind of like why where I live, because like it's so like cosmopolitan and international, and it's like you got like everyone and like the entire like social ranking there. That is like literally look one corner, you'll see some of different ethnicity, gender, and like something about them, and look to a corner, you'll see another person. And I do like that about it because it makes me appreciate literally just the entire human race. Like, and I mean that
Mm.
in like the actual like full positive way. Like for me, that's why I always say like this is the reason why I'm never racist, because it's like I've never not seen someone who just looks completely not like me.
Yeah, I don't honestly don't get people who are like openly racist. they're just they're just on something, I guess.
Either drugs or their ego, or ego and the drugs.
Yeah. They're also probably delusional.
Yeah, because like, hey, you know the moon landing was fake.
I
Like
can't
you're a
with
space
people who
self.
say
You're,
that.
you're, a s- you're a space self. You're a space self. You can tell that the Earth is flat or something.
Oh my god. I can't stand people who say the fucking moon landing was fake. I'm like, how do you know it was fake? It was recorded.
Like the thing that I am most bemused about, it's the person who originally made the whole Earth is a flat post outright admitted this was a joke post. I can't believe people are trying to cite me as science.
Oh my god. I will never get anyone who says that the earth is flat. That's because like the I guess the earth doesn't like do anything different when you walk towards the edge of it. I will never understand it because like, dude, it's explained in science. Like
Well, it's also
we've
like there
seen.
is no edge. If you walk straight, you're gonna
Yeah.
end up exactly where you are at some point.
Yeah, that too. And I'm like, what? I mean, I don't bother to like try to like convince them because like half of the time it's someone that's set
I
in
know,
their
like,
ways and they're like,
if you're dumb enough to
yeah,
fall for that, you're probably set.
yeah, like oh my
I'm
god,
just ventured, and this is conspiracy.
I, I like I don't mind like some conspiracy theories, but the moon landing is like you can't really like not prove that it wasn't real. There's like mad history behind it. I don't think America was even the first country to even do the moon landing. Wasn't it like Russia or like China? I believe.
I think the Soviets hit it first, but the US was
Yeah.
the only person that was the first to put like an actual person on it.
Not Russia. It was something. Oh, they were trying. I think that.
Yeah, because like there was like an ongoing thing.
Oh, okay. See, I can't remember. I couldn't remember off the top of my head because like I'm a bit my memory is a bit blurred history from history class
Yeah,
in high school.
I love history. Like that is the one class where I will want to attend because I just love history.
Yeah, world history was something I always liked learning about.
Nice.
I think
But
I think
anything
I've
that
heard
yeah.
once. Huh? Oh wait, no. You finish. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry. So like yeah, no, sorry. I forgot to give you this disclaimer while we were setting up, but my voice mod has a 3 second delay from whenever I say something to whenever I actually said it. So that's why sometimes if you see me talking over you, it's me accidentally talking when I think you're not.
When I'm done, it's okay.
Yeah,
I
so like I
pause
have a
in
3 second delay.
between. Yeah, I pause in between to catch my breath
I
because
don't
I'm
know, I'm
not.
probably the best person to talk to right now because your phone pauses help me do this. Sorry, but what I was saying was that's one reason why I do like Trench Crusade as a setting because it's like it has so many like historical like allusions and like little like tidbits where it's like if you have any basic history knowledge, it's like you can go like, oh, so that's how that happened in this universe. So like, Joan of Arc.
Mm.
Killed by the English during the Hundred Years' War. And Trent Crusade led the English, the French, and the Germans to fight off the forces of zombies.
Oh yeah. Wait, wasn't that's like something from Assassin's Creed, isn't it? The the zombie thing with
It's
John Arc.
not gonna lie, that's probably what the joke behind it is. It's they're probably referencing Assassin's Creed, and I'm just not played it enough to get the reference.
I've never played Assassin's Creed. I am telling you that right now. I just remember someone saying something about it because of the most recent Assassin's Creed literation that came out because they were
Is that the one
I
in
think
Japan?
people yeah the one in Japan um the only reason I know about like the John Arc and like the zombie stuff is because people were making a comparison to like the past games like not being 100% historically accurate because of because they put their own twist in like the historical characters.
Yeah. Like my stance on that, like forever and ever more, is like you know what? If you're making a video game, you're free to do whatever the frick you want. Just so long as you give the disclaimer of, yeah, this is very likely not historical accurate. Deal with it.
Mm. Wait, what the Echo? What the fuck? How the hell did you get targeted by the voice actors of Assassin's Creed?
What did you do? Did you write on their face or something? Or did you say that they sounded like a dried goat?
Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck did you do?
I'm interested in
This
this
is
now. What the
lore.
fuck did you do? You gotta tell
This
us
is
the
lore
lore
that
for
I
this.
didn't. Yeah, I don't know this lore. This is new to me.
What the hell are you do?
I feel like you like unintentionally like meet like somewhat like famous figures and like content creation and like social media and like stuff and like you just have story upon story about it.
Damn. Hey, what? Echo over here is the little. Echo is a protagonist. Echo's a protagonist of some sort of manga.
Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed does that. I know that they at least do their own little twist upon like each historical thing that they do, and I always thought that was cool. At least when I see people play it, and I'm like, oh yeah, you were a cosplayer, Echo. I forget. You go to cons, you meet everyone.
Echo, as a girl at a con, who's had numerous times of guys taking photos of me while I'm trying to fucking eat a sandwich.
Oh
I
my
get
god, I
you.
see. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm
I've
like, fuck
only
off. I'm not
been.
even really in costume.
Oh god, I've never been to like a major con. Like I've been to like the only thing I've been to is like a really small con that comes to like my city every year. And I mean, I've at least seen some voice actors like because like they do like signups and all that and meetups, but that's about
Yeah.
it. Like
Yeah.
I've never met like anyone like super famous before.
I met Elijah Wood 2 years ago.
Who?
Elijah Wood, you know the short guy from The Lord of the Rings?
Oh, you know what? Apparently, at some point, Elijah Woods came to like one of the jobs I used to work at, like my last job that I worked at, and I was on break, so I didn't see him at all. So that's awesome.
Uh, yeah. A friend of mine had a map of Middle Earth that was signed by him, so that was fun.
Apparently, I did meet someone when I was younger, but I didn't know him because of like he was in like a reality show, and I don't watch reality shows, but my uncle knew him. It was like
Uh-huh.
some guy from like some I don't know his name. I forget his name. Some guy from like Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. I think.
Yeah, I can't help you with that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother to even learn to even try to remember who he is because I don't care for reality drama.
I mostly
Like
watch it for Kitchen Nightmares, and that's about it.
Kitchen Nightmares is funny, so I can understand that.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna like be excited for someone to meet, it's probably gonna be like a voice actor or like someone who's acted in like a film that I like actually generally like. Like if I were to meet like anyone from like the Marvel series, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
That'd be
I'd
cool.
freak out. Yeah, that would be awesome, and I'd freak out.
Yeah. Alright, I heard for me to be Vanilla Bitch. I would love to see Steve Bloom.
Stream Steam Blue,
Steve Bloom.
Steve Blue.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Like, I don't be knowing actors.
So,
Be knowing famous people.
he's a voice actor who's like in a bunch of like cartoons and also video games. He
Oh,
voiced
oh.
Starscream in one of the Transformers. He voiced an alien in Star Wars Rebels. And the thing that matters the most to me, he also voiced Sergeant Cyrus in Dawn of War 2, which is like one of the
Oh.
Warhammer RTSs, where he was literally the most OP thing because, hey, a sniper with satchel charges can complete most missions by himself, it turns out.
Oh. See, maybe I'd recognize him from Star Wars Rebels because I remember watching a little bit
Yeah.
of it. But I don't know if
Do you
I
know?
watched.
The big alien guy? Like
See,
he was part
it
of the
was
main
that it
crew. Like
was.
you know the big alien guy?
I don't think so because I watched it as a kid and I don't remember.
Ah, yeah,
I gotta rewatch a lot of like the Star Wars shows. I want to rewatch the Clone Wars and I want to rewatch Rebels
yes.
because I've never finished
Although, yeah.
Clone Wars. I've never finished it. I never finished either series
um,
because like at
yeah,
some point um, bleh, on Cartoon Network either they stopped showing it like on regular Cartoon Network, so it had
uh,
to be like on Adult Swim. So I'm like, damn it, I can't stay up late enough to
yeah.
watch it. So
But if anything, like that's why I utterly love Ahsoka's character because I'm gonna be honest, as someone who like watched the pilot film where like she was introduced, I grew
mm,
up with her. So like I totally felt like her character development go through me.
I kind of somewhat grew up on her as well. So I loved Star Wars: The Clone Wars when I was watching it. Like it was a good mix because
Yeah.
like I never really saw like a lot of like it may have been like 3D animated, but like they made it work. So I really liked it.
Or like it's the true what I would say in the essence, it's the true like, E for everyone kind of media where it's like, yeah, you can obviously tell it's kind of meant to be a kid's show, but it's like there's enough to it that even adults can really like it. Because
Mm,
like, hey, it just showed us like, hey, the clones that, kids just think like, oh, they're like the faceless good guys or the faceless bad guys, depending on what era. No, these are people with like actual personalities who are literally struggling with, yeah, the same face as everyone. I am theoretically a slave, but I'm also like kind of like fighting a war for like justice and everything. So like it's got that
mm.
kind of vibe that a lot of people gel with. And it's also
Oh
just like, like,
yeah.
hey, turns out the separatists, they're not all mush slash tooling villains. Some of them are people who are literally just sick of being screwed over by big government and wanted to separate, literally. So it's like it got a lot of
Mm,
adult nuances in it.
yeah, and I mean, honestly, the more I look at Star Wars stuff on at least TikTok, now I don't know if it's 100% true.
Eh?
Um, someone can fact check me because as much as I love Star Wars, the movies can only tell you but so much in what time frame that they
Yeah.
have and the shows that they have.
Mhm.
But it's I've learned a lot of interesting things about like the different planets and like on TikTok. Again, I am not sure if it's 100% true. If any like major Star Wars fan that knows all the lore and stuff, like is in chat, you can fact check me. But I've learned to like
I know
the what
that, so I can help you.
yeah, I forget some of the planets' names, but like I've heard like
Something in.
the Sith, they've been like they're like literally like everywhere, just like right under people's noses, and it was like so
Yeah.
fucking crazy to me, like how much like they like spread just throughout the planets alone. Like what? There were like
Yeah.
5 different planets where they were like doing like underground operations, and I'm like, what the hell? When the hell did this happen? I don't remember this in this series, in the movie series, both old and
Well,
new.
you also gotta remember, like, before the setting that the movies are in, you gotta remember, like, in the Old Republic area, like, they already had an empire. So, like,
Mm,
yeah, like an empire doesn't just poof away to like two people, will nil. Like, no, there's resurgent elements.
yeah, and like also I did not notice, but it's also probably because I haven't seen the older Star Wars movies in so long.
Mm.
I really need to. I did say we were gonna do a movie night this Friday, so maybe we could watch a Star Wars movie.
Oh yeah, I'd be down for that.
Yeah, I gotta put a poll up because I don't want to just like automatically choose Star Wars. I'm gonna let people vote, but Star Wars may be one of the choice. Star Wars may be one of the choices.
I would say this, please, 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 make it either the original or a prequel.
I I might you might do prequels. I kind of want to see the prequels.
Good, good. Wait, have you not seen them before?
Seen them before? It's just been a while. No, I've seen at least
Ah, yeah.
most of the Star Wars movies at least once. I just have terrible memory.
Yeah. Yeah, like, one is pretty slower, so it's like got more like intrigue and everything in it. Two is the absolute like 2 and 3 are the absolute like the entire film is a meme if you look at it enough in the internet. Someone's turned every line into a meme at some point.
Is like this the movie where like Obi-Wan just says hello there?
That's movie 3. That's
Oh, that's
episode
movie
3.
three. Okay. Like I know that
Yeah.
like that is just used everywhere. It's not I don't think people were expecting it to be as funny as it is.
Well, like ultimately, like this is kind of like George Lucas's writing style, and like where you could tell where his begins and where kind of Disney starts. It's like George Lucas has very sloppy dialogue, but he has very like built up like set pieces and kind of like overall lore.
Mm. Yeah, that's why I gotta like rewatch them because like I don't remember. Not you putting mannequin instead of Anakin. I I
I
don't
see
remember a
Anakin.
lot from
I don't die this movie.
it. But yeah, that's why I need to rewatch it because I don't remember anything. I generally don't remember all that happens. Like memes kind of like refresh my memory somewhat, but like not by a lot.
Yeah.
But
Not
I'll
gonna
have to
lie,
do a
like I would
poll.
say 3 is like the overall like safe choice because it's like it's got enough action that people who are into action will like it. It's got enough memes
Mm.
that memers will be into it, and it's well like this is the point where you definitely see like this is where the Republic ends and the Empire New Original Trilogy begins.
I yeah, I see. That's a lot I don't remember. It's been a very very long time. What other?
Yeah,
I gotta think of what other stuff to put on the poll. So Star Wars is probably definitely going to be one of them. I don't yeah, would like to put K-pop Demon Hunters as an option.
that could work too.
Yeah,
Like, okay, I'll admit,
I
I have not seen it. I've seen the memes of it, but it's like, what? If it's with friends, I could probably stomach watching it because I'll admit this, memes and excess kind of ruin movies for me because, believe it or not,
mm,
I refuse to watch the Minecraft movie
I never watched it.
because
I
it's
never
gonna make me
wanted
think of
to.
work. It's gonna make me think of work, and it's gonna stress me because the kids would always just repeat "chicken jockey" every 30 seconds, literally, and it just became a case of it's like if I watch this movie, I'm gonna be stressed because I'm gonna be thinking of work, and no.
Oh my god. I mean, I'll say like the chicken jockey thing when I'm playing Minecraft, but that's like the only time I'll ever actually say it.
I used to say you have the context for it. They're literally just saying it just to make sounds.
Oh my god. The This is why I probably couldn't work with kids because I'll have like a major headache. I already have to deal
I
with
do.
people who yeah I wouldn't be able to. I'd be fired or I'd quit. But I wouldn't be able to do it. I already have a headache enough. Dealing with people who know nothing about coffee. I can't tell you how many times someone has asked me, do we make decaf lattes? No, because like here's at least a little bit of context. Sometimes people will ask, "Hey, do you have decaf coffee?" And I say no. We have decaf espresso though. And I'm figuring like, hey, if I say espresso, they should know what we can make. And I'm like, but what? But then they turn around and say, well, what can you make with decaf espresso? I'm like, my God, I hate you.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Like as soon as like espresso comes into play, the word espresso comes into play, their mind just goes to a blank. I'm like, oh my God, how the hell do you know what coffee
But you
is?
didn't have to
But how do you?
cut me off.
Yes, but like you don't fucking know what espresso is. Like they know what a latte is, but as soon as decaf comes in front of that fucking word, they're like confused. Like, what's that? What the fuck do you mean? What it is? It's in the name.
Like that's why I can never really work like as a barista or like and stuff like that because I'm just like I know I'm gonna get someone who's gonna ask me to effectively make a chemical formula for a nuclear bomb, and I'm gonna be irritated.
Nah, that people don't have too many choices at the coffee shop that I work at, and I'm actually very glad about this. I'm glad
Yes,
I at
because
least don't
sometimes
work
the
at a
customer's an
Starbucks.
dick.
Yes, like they be dicks regardless. Like when I tell them we don't have something, they be having an attitude, and I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? Grab a magician to like spawn the thing that we don't have because we were busy earlier this morning and ran out.
And I'm pretty sure that irritated person behind you would like to get their nice simple order in.
Yeah. And I'm like, dog. So some of them be extra special. Like I be wondering how they function in life, and there's always some old person too.
Yeah. Okay,
I
old people
haven't
I
had
can
too
kind of like.
much.
I have a bit of a thing, but like it's old. They're old. Like that's whatever. But it's like if it's someone who's my age, I'm just like, dude, would you like that silver spoon that's been up your ass all the time with it as well?
Yeah, actually, sometimes someone around my age or like a bit older will also ask that question. I'm like, huh? Like you know what? You went to Starbucks before, so why is this that is not Starbucks any different?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just proves to me that they're too used to like stuff like being handed to them. I'm like, oh my God, I wish I could be as
Well, that's
delusional
what I
as
always
you
tell
are.
people. Well, that's the thing. Like my most controversial thing about me is that I will outright tell parents and stuff, be prepared for your kids to hear no a lot from me. Because hearing no and accepting no is the mark of maturity.
Mm, yeah, I feel like a lot of the people, some of the people who like come by to the store have never been told no in their life. I'm like, are you okay? Were you raised like even somewhat properly as a kid?
Yeah, because like I always tell people, it's like, okay, do you have $5 billion on bank account, like instant? Are you connected to like several important world leaders? No? Then be prepared to be told no at least once a day. And that's just life. Like it's nothing
Yeah.
negative. Like just be ready to hear no once a day because that's literally just how you accept how life works.
I remember one time at work, I was alone, like I didn't have a manager with me, so it was kind of busy. And a lady came up to me. Actually, no. First of all, the register is very obviously in front of the store, but people love going to like the very far side of the area and like waiting over there for me to take their order. And I'm like, honey, I'm
But
standing over here. I'm not over there. I'm over
and it's
here.
also Yeah. And so like, hey, are you literate in English? We probably have a sign saying line up here.
Yeah, but it should be blatantly obvious. But anyway, she was looking at me crazy, and then I go over to her, ask her, "How can I help you?" And she gives me her order, and I'm like, "Okay, I can take you down here. Come to the register." And then she looked confused. I'm like, "Well, you have to pay for it because I'm not making your drink. I'm not making this drink until you pay for it. Like that's not how it works. We're not a restaurant. it's, it's not even set up like a restaurant." So she finally gets up to come pay. Then she asks for like water, and I told her that like we don't give out water. They have to like get a bottle of water, and then she gets mad and then leaves.
Good.
Like she cannot handle the fact that I wouldn't give her exactly what she wanted. And I'm like, there's not much I can do for you. I can't
Good, my
really
headache's
like.
gone. Good, my headache's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah. She seemed problematic anyway, so I'm kind of just glad she up and left because like, well, I can't do this for you because like we're kind of busy and I can't be in two places at once. So like it's either you accept the fact that I gave you this different option than what you initially wanted, or you can find somewhere else.
Yep.
Yeah, because I can only deal with people not for so long. So
Yeah.
at that point I'm like, it's either you want it or you don't. I can't really force you to do it, but like at this point I'm gonna like be telling you like, hey, you're kind of annoying. Can you like choose or like get out?
Yeah. Well, because not gonna lie, I do feel I'm not sure if this is a North America thing or if this is like a even more thing. It's like whoever said the customer is always right is a dickhead.
The customer is definitely not always right. I so do you know what cold brew is? Like, do you at least know the initial idea of it?
Okay. Okay. Yes, I do.
Okay,
I'm just
so
gonna if you
you
really
know,
ask me for details, I'm fucked.
yeah, I'm about to say like, yeah, you ain't gotta know like the steps on how to make it. You just gotta at least know what it is. Do you know that Starbucks
It
sells
exists.
nitro cold brew?
Drink it.
Yeah, like you know that like Starbucks sells like nitro cold brew, and like you need to have normal cold brew to make nitro cold brew. So tell me why people
Yeah,
always
that makes
ask
sense.
me, yeah, because what it is it like nitro hydrin? Yeah, the nitrohydrin is like infused in it, so it makes it all foamy and stuff. But anyway, tell me why when I tell people we don't have cold brew, we're out of stock, they suggest nitro cold brew. Do you have that? And I'm like, no. No, we don't have it because you need cold brew to make nitro cold brew. So
I
it
don't
always
get it.
pisses
I'm
me.
on a nitro
Yeah.
cold brew because I'm clearly right.
I will never get people's like thought process when they ask the question. I'm like, they probably don't
No
have
fitness
very.
process?
Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear it. What did you ask me?
Wait, hey, is my thing working?
It works, but you kind of cut off with it when you asked the question.
So I was like, do you think there is a thought process at all?
Honestly, I don't think they ever think. To be honest with you, I've had people ask we are literally a coffee shop. There's an espresso machine literally in view right behind me, and they will ask, "Do we make lattes?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Counting our stocks are good, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. One time, I think I was just tired of the question, and someone asked us, "Do we make latte?" And then I was like, "I would." My exact words was that I would hope so. It's on the menu, so.
For me, like I'm able to answer those questions well because I have what I call a very Dornian sense of humor. So again, like I would respond to that with counting we are supplied enough, then yes, we do.
Yeah, I think I just get tired of it after a while because honestly, after the second time, like, yo, do you even like go to coffee shops? Do you even read what's on the menu? Like
Like I always make
been
this a joke where sorry.
no, you're okay, but
Yeah.
whenever
Uh
this question that goes inside of my head is like, have you what coffee shops have you been to that doesn't serve the basic things?
I was like, yeah, like at this point, I want to ask the questions. I want to know your lore. What the fuck did you go to where somehow it's a cafe that doesn't have lattes?
Honestly, I'm about to start asking that. Like, you've been
Yeah,
to a cafe that doesn't serve lattes? Like, what cafe have you been going to? They're probably scamming you, and be honest with you.
like give me its name. I actually kind of want to go just so I can laugh at them.
Honestly, yeah. And I'm like, damn, you're losing out on a lot of money. You still have it. But I'll have to I
Uh,
don't know.
yeah.
I might need to. I'm honestly, I might need to generally ask that because like it's just like a it's like a
If
where's
it's
this
come up
coming
enough,
from?
there must be something.
Yeah, like people acting up, and I'm like, I can like understand like a place that like doesn't like mainly sell stuff like that. Like if it's like a sandwich shop and like they just their main thing is like sandwiches, not
I
coffee.
could vibe
That
with that.
makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm.
But like, then the name, the sign literally says coffee and bar. Like we sell alcohol as
Yeah,
well, but like it's coffee and bar. I can't make this up. You
yeah.
can't. I don't know what's going through your thought process when you walk into place.
Again, like I said, some people just don't think, and it's like, yeah, I can tell you don't. Sounds to me like you're short-staffed in your brain.
Yeah, they can't think and they can't read.
No,
That's
but like
another thing. They
that's
can't
what I was
read.
about to say. Like, one thing I do sometimes on my channel, like when I'm trying to do a poll for something, like I do want to give an option for like I don't have an opinion, because like I
Mm.
hate it when people like try to like, oh, you must choose one or two. So literally, my blank option is typically how do I breathe, and hilarious enough, that typically gets all the votes, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I need to redo this poll now.
Oh my god. I I don't usually do polls on my streams. Mainly because no one well, I don't really have a reason to do polls. Really. At least with some of the stuff that I do, because I kind of somewhat plan it out. But like I'm also like people don't usually interact with them, so I can't I never had that problem, at least not yet.
Well, I never have it on stream. I have it like in my Discord, so it's like, oh, hey, what do you guys want me to play on this opening day? Like, just so that way, like, I kind of engage, like, okay, is there going to be an interest in it? So that way, I don't just, make
Oh.
something that no one's really gonna not watch. So essentially, it's like I'm
Oh,
just semi-directly asking them, like, "Hey, do you guys want to see me do X, Y, or Z?" kind of thing.
you know what? I kind of need to
Or
start
what
doing
I,
that.
yeah. Well, because it's another thing I do, and this is more so back into the like the hobby thing. It's like because I own 19 Warhammer armies, and because I can only play like one at a event, I'll often say like, "Hey, what do you guys think I should play?" Because I don't like just keep doing the same thing repeatedly on and on because I'm like, yeah, that's a bit boring, and then I feel like I wasted money because I'm not using anything. So that's when I'm like,
Mm.
hey, all right, a choice that's out of my control. What do you guys want me to play?
Oh my god. Maybe I need to start doing that. But I also need to use the bathroom. So I will be right back.
Oh, okay. Please stop me next time if you need to do that.
No, you're good. I don't like interrupting people, so I wanted to wait until you at least finished talking. Then I'm like, okay,
I
I
could have
can't
gone
hold
for
it.
like 3 more hours. Please stop me.
Well, I did.
There you go.
But I will be right back. I will be right back.
Help me, she's kidnapped me.
Why is the second I come back, you have a gun out? Why you always gotta have your gun that's randomly pointed at me? Wait, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
Wait, crime on being on my left because it's not right.
Okay, I heard you that time.
No, because I had my mic off because I was eating.
Okay. Okay, I about to say, the mouth is moving, but no words are here.
Well, because my model has like a two-stage tracking. So there's my actual mouth movements, and then I've trained it to also track the output from my voice mod. So that way it actually enunciates better.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I had
Yeah.
downloaded
I'm
voice.
missing most of my throat.
Oh yeah. Because you told me that. So you have to use a voice box to speak.
Yeah.
Honestly, do you have to like? Honestly, I always wondered this. Do you like have to you wear it like everywhere at work as well? So like you
At
have.
work, yes. When I'm casually just doing a walk, I don't, because effectively it's kind of like you're essentially shoving like a small yarn ball sized like implant into your throat, and sometimes it's
Oh.
too irritating for me, especially on hot days. So there are days where I literally just walk around full mute.
Oh. Yeah, I always wondered. I know you have to have a voice box to talk, but I'm like, honestly, if you're not at work, do you like even bother to use it?
I put it so like there's 3 times I put it on, which is one when I stream, two when I'm at work, and three if I'm like at an important event where like I'm kind of expected to speak, then yes I will. Other than that, I'll prefer to keep it
Oh.
off, which is part of the reason why sometimes I'm a bit slower to do calls at night because I'm like, excuse me, I need to reinstall my throat. Give me a minute.
Oh. Okay, that makes more sense then. That's understandable, honestly. If I had to fucking attach something to my throat, I wouldn't want to have it on 24/7 either.
Yeah. But like I said, like at this point, I've kind of gotten used to it, so that's why I'm like, I always tell people like, nope, don't pity me, don't start charity. This is just who I am.
Well, hey, you don't let it stop you, so honestly, I wouldn't really
I became a
care.
VTuber and a quite chatty VTuber.
Yeah, I unfortunately I don't have anything cool about me. I just work a normal 9 to 5.
Don't regret, don't belittle yourself. You're totally cool.
Thank you. Oh, but I think we have like at least about 20 more minutes. So we can talk about like one more
Yeah,
thing
I was
before I
looking
have
fine.
to yeah, before I have to do my 3D
Right.
modeling class.
Right.
We already
Okay.
we
You know what?
already talked about
Here.
like Star
Do
Wars.
you yeah. We had Star Wars. We got mini games that we play. We had food. We have how
Mhm.
shitty our
Mhm.
cities are.
Mhm.
Um.
We
Honestly,
talked
like,
about our
is
bad
there anything
jobs.
you'd like?
Well,
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to know about, like me or anything?
honestly, we don't get to talk a lot, so I would like to know more about you.
Okay. So, like, what do you have in mind?
Uh, I guess besides like streaming, what do you like do outside of it? Like I know you work clearly, but what do you do besides that?
Right? Well, again, like, because I do a lot of tabletop Warhammer, like, a lot of my day when I'm not at work, I go to a local hobby store and nearby where I chat with a lot of my IRL friends. I paint my stuff. I often play games. Another thing I typically do is I try to go for a walk or like something as much as I can because a lot of my hobbies are sitting hobbies, so it's like I want to keep fit somehow. And honestly, like I just try to keep it very insular, but like with a lot of like chatting though.
Mm, I do want to like at some point do like one of those hand cam streams. I I want to do a Lego stream. I've
Yeah.
mentioned it on Twitter before that I just asked like, hey, do people want to see a Lego stream? It's like literally out of it's like literally nothing I've ever done before, but like where people want to see it because
I
I'm
could say that could
always
work
nervous.
because I another VTuber I follow and she's also like quite popular. I think most of the content she does like on her own is Lego building, and like a lot of people are into that. So like I'd say go for it.
Yeah, what is it? I think me and another friend need to make sure that she remembers this because I'm gonna be pissed if she forgets and then ditches me. But
All right.
I
So then DM her or like how we communicate and just say like remember this, remember this, remember this, remember this.
yeah, I'll probably actually text her like, "Hey, we still down or what?" But essentially, I do have one planned next week. mean, I don't mind doing it by myself, but she did want to join in, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna just make sure that that's that's actually happening. I have my camera set
that
up.
sounds good.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be like my first ever one, so I'm excited to do it. And then if it goes out really well, you gotta buy cake. What type of cake?
Come on, my
Also,
cake's not good enough
welcome.
for you? Wow.
Not even the cake that we both have in
After
front of
all the
us.
effort, after all the effort I go to baking them, shit. Wow, this is how much they love me. Wow. 10 out of 10 rats.
But yeah, it'll be like my first
Um,
time like
yeah.
ever doing one. So like I'm excited, but also somewhat nervous because I'm not ashamed
Honestly,
of my
can I give a bit of
hands.
advice?
Mm.
Like, I will say this, like, the two things I discovered, like, from my experience doing hand cams where I've been, like, building and painting stuff, so, like, kind of vaguely similar. One, don't do your nails. You're gonna be doing a lot of finicky stuff, and it's a lot harder to do with, like, really good nails.
I know.
And number
I
two, I
know.
would say this, the big thing is, effectively, just do a test run, especially, like, with your camera. Just so that way you kind of got angles and stuff. Because I find that the biggest struggle I had whenever I did my hand cam streams was keeping whatever I was doing in focus.
I do have to test that out. I mean, for the most part, when I at least first set it up, it was fine. But I will have to
Mhm.
test again just to make sure. So I gotta
But
clean
it's
my
also like just
desk.
getting used to the pose because at my pose, whenever I'm doing something like tiny and crafty, I hold it really close to my face so I could see it clearly. But I don't want to do that obviously on stream because I don't want to show my face on stream. So I had to get used to holding things from further away. So like kind of like getting used to that is kind of like a learned skill.
Yeah, even with my how my thing is set up, I don't think I'll have to be looking at it close up. Hopefully. This is
Mhm.
gonna be like my first time doing like a little Lego building stream, so I don't think I'll need to have it close up to me, but we will have to see. It also depends on whether
Always,
I
always give it
gave
a bit of a
myself.
test.
Yeah, I'll have to like give it a bit of a test. Either before stream or just a day before. One of the two.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I'm excited and I'm also nervous because I'm like it's gonna be the first time people see my hands.
Don't worry, they're prettier than mine. I bet you they actually have skin on them.
I feel like I feel like I'm not gonna get like saying I'm not gonna get comments saying that your hands are ugly. I'm probably gonna get comments saying that my hands are small.
If you don't mind, you're gonna get one from me saying that your hands are pretty.
Well, thank you. I Echo and like her husband because like I've met them IRL before. They've seen my hands. They are incredibly small. They're just small baby hands.
Ah.
That's what I describe them as
The
because
problem
every
with
time
my
I
hair is
like,
I'm missing my skin. I am
oh,
literally tendon and muscle whenever I'm doing anything. So that's why I wear gloves.
mm,
Because one, anonymity. Two, I don't think Twitch will classify this as gore because it's literally my tendons and muscles because my hands got flayed.
oh, well, let me. Is that probably well? Besides like the drama, is that also like one of the reasons why you stopped doing the hand cams?
Part of it, yeah, because like ultimately as well, like I'm gonna admit the drama is kind of like a distant part of it at this point. At this point, it's more just one, it's annoying to set up. Two, I don't think realistically that many people actually watch it, so it feels like a wasted effort if no one's gonna really like
Mm,
appreciate it that much. And And like I said, it's a hassle because I need to bring my computer that I use to stream all the way down to my basement where I do my hobbying, and then I need to bring it up after I'm done. I'm like, nah, this is too much effort for what I'm getting out of this.
Oh yeah, it does kind of sound like a lot. Like I would love to stream, like besides like the Lego building thing that I want to do, I would love to do a cooking stream. But I know for a fact that my I live with my relatives, my mom and my uncle, and I know for a fact that one of them is gonna fucking drop my government name.
Yeah.
And that's like a
Like,
risk I'm
unfortunately,
not
this is why
willing to
I
take.
don't allow some of my IRL friends on my stream. Like, I don't even tell them like who I am. I don't give them my links. Just really because it's like I have a gut feeling you're gonna say my name by accident, and I don't want that.
Yeah, that me too. I'm like, I know for a fact that either one, they're gonna be fucking loud as shit because they love being on the speakerphones. They love
Oh
having the
shit.
speaker on, like, yeah, on loud. They're not, yeah. It's gonna be either that or they're gonna drop my name. And I'm like, well, stream's done, guys. We'll see you next week. I'm gonna go die in a hole now.
Yeah. Because again, it's a thing that I say like non-streamers don't get, where it's like, no, we like our names are absolutely sacrosanct. Like I consider you Tyria, buddy, but like I am not giving you my name unless it's under duress or it's like something really important because those are like sacred items for us.
Hmm. And also just don't want my name, my government name being blown out there, especially if like, especially if it's like under bad reasons. I'm like, what did I do? I don't interact with people. I don't socialize. So like, why are you blurring my name out now?
Yeah.
Ooh, but yeah, I would love to do a cooking stream, but maybe it'll have to be
There we
when
go.
yeah, it'll have to be like when I have my own place to stay at. Cause I can't really do it in my room. I would like to not break anything slash catch something on fire.
Break the stuff.
So
Break the stuff. Set shit on fire.
no, there's too many expensive stuff, and I don't have insurance on some of this stuff, so I really don't want to break anything.
Oh, all right then.
But yeah, maybe at some point. But if the hand cam streams for Lego building does well, then maybe I'll at least do it as like a some semi regular thing. Because Legos are expensive. Can't afford Legos.
Oh yeah, and like some people are like absolute snobs with their hobbies and stuff, but I'm like, no, I consider Lego building just as valid as anything I do.
Yeah, and plus, I don't. I mean, there are other hobbies I would like to do on stream, but like, I'm not 100% comfortable with doing it on stream yet. So I would prefer to probably just learn off stream, and then once I feel more confident, then I don't mind doing it someday as like a live stream. But for now, I'm just gonna practice when I'm off stream.
Practice will make perfect. Don't worry, sweetie.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is like I don't want people talking shit when I'm trying to learn. I'm like, I know it looks bad. You don't need to tell me while I'm trying to
But like
learn it.
honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest. I have a zero tolerance policy for shit talking in my stream. Like
Oh
I've
yeah.
outright told my one mod, who's honestly only on semi-regularly because like her Wi-Fi is kind of dodgy. I told her
Mm.
outright, like, as soon as you catch a whiff of someone doing something bad, like, I give you full right to just ban them right there and then. Like, if you think the vibes are good enough, that could be salvaged, like, give them a warning. But most of the time, someone just says, like, oh, you suck at this, and like, no questions, just ban them.
Yeah, like it's a for me who's like anyone like giving like bad vibes, is this an automatic ban? Because I don't really have time for like people wanting to join my community and just like stink up the place with their negativity. So like I would just prefer to not
Yeah.
happen and to see you just already be out of it. Done and over with.
Yep.
But it was actually very fun talking with you, sister. Especially since
This was super fun. Like,
yeah.
this is the first time I've ever had my model show up with someone else. So like, this is extremely fun for me too.
Yeah, I always recommend like having like buying VNet. I mean, it's like for the most part, it's pretty easy to use. But
Oh yeah,
OBS
because
Ninja
like
is
I
also good.
barely had to do anything compared to like the OBS thing.
Yeah, the Ninja OBS, that one's there's a bit of steps to that. It still works, but there is a bit of steps.
That's why
But
I'm
like
like,
I
okay,
wasn't.
whoever gave me that $30, I'm going to hug you right now, so I didn't need to deal with that earlier.
Yeah, because it's a process, but like if you're not like super tech savvy, it can be a bit difficult. So I I understand you not wanting to waste your time on it.
Yeah. You got 1914 girl here.
Yeah, and you got like the futuristic space oaf here. I mean, I'm somewhat tech savvy, but I wouldn't say like I'm like S tier. I'm like a B tier. I'll say it that much.
More than me, because like I'm gonna be honest, I had to be told to set up Fubi rather than just kind of doing it naturally.
Oh no, I always have it just automatically set up. It's just like if I don't need it, I'll hide it. And when I do need it, I unhide it.
Yeah, but like in order to like get it in the first place, I literally had to be pushed to do it because I just truly didn't know how to do it until I realized, oh,
Oh,
they're just insert images.
yeah, I like Fujitech. It's actually quite easy. I pay for like the premium because like I'll have different PNGs for different games sometimes if I'm doing a collab with other
Mhm.
people.
I mostly just use my little goober.
I saw the little goober. I need to get more. I
I'm
need to
getting a
get
new
more
variant
fun.
soon.
I I haven't. I want to get a new PNG, specifically like one that's a bit more anime looking, I guess. Someone who I really want to go to might open up commissions, but we'll see. But I do wanna get more like funny like emotes and stuff. Like I don't have too many.
You wanna know what's my chat's favorite? Hang on, let's see if I can find it quickly enough. Because I bought this specifically for them, and they just keep spamming it, and I'm like, half the time it's like, I regret all this, you
Oh
evil,
my god.
evil people.
What do you
Um, there it is, there it is, there it is. Yeah, it's people doing this.
what are they doing? Are they bonking you?
They got boop emote.
Oh my god. I People don't really spam my emotes, but I also like gotta switch around what people want to use and what people don't want to use. Like I will. Oh well, okay, then I'm bald now. Oh, there we go. But like this is my favorite.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Sweet Jesus,
Goodness.
spamming everything. Oh. You don't have a
Enjoy your
body
bike, guys.
anymore. But yeah,
Alright, there we go.
this is like my favorite one right now. The little Rumi face one that I showed you like earlier.
Yep. That one I love. I immediately saw that as your profile pic and I just burst out laughing.
Yeah, I love it. I couldn't not get it ever since I watched K-pop Demon Hunters. I like that one, and then
Nice.
like this one. The lore behind this one is that like I was sleep deprived, and it was supposed to say Sussy Baka, but instead I put Sudsy Baka instead.
No, it's always meant to be sudsy from now on.
Yeah. This one's the cutest one because I'm like, it's me, it's me hugging a little doggy of like my friend.
Mine is me with my favorite weapon in Space Marine, the Thunder Hammer.
I also have a weapon. It's just a regular gun though.
Oh yeah? In a minute. I
No,
hate how
no.
mobile makes me scroll through everything.
I'm just doing this on my OBS, so like I need to get more animated ones. But this one, this one, and this one, I love these two.
I think the only animated one I have is my little wave, because believe it or not, this was also done by my VTuber mommy. She also does emotes as well.
My VTuber mom does the emotes, but they're not animated. They're just static. And I
Yeah.
want to get like 3 more animated ones. Because I technically have 3 more slots. They're just filled with like meme ones because I just wanted to fill up the space. Is that Jeff dancing?
Yep. Those are my 2 animated. It's me waving and Jeff dancing.
Yeah, these are like the 2 meme ones that I have. These are the only like not Tyria related ones that I have for
those are
like
cute.
animated ones. Yeah, I want to get a dancing one because I feel like that'd be funny.
I don't know what I want to do for my other animated ones, because before I used to copy the friend I'm no longer friends with emotes, because I'm like, you know what, she knows what she's doing, I'll probably just, do something similar to her. But now I'm just like, no, I actually don't really know what I want, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I usually go for like either I'll look at some like emote like drawing bases and like politely ask them, can you reference off of this? This is what I generally want, but don't like outright copy. But but generally I always look for like either this bases that like I know I like, or I look for people who do like YCH emotes. And depending on the price, I'll get them. Like this one person I like getting emotes from, and they're like named Amethyst on VGen because it's not over $50 to get a single animated emote. It's like $20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Like
same
I'm
price as
not.
my mommy.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna like jab on anyone who like prices them at like $50. Is this not? Is this out of my budget range when it comes to emotes?
I'll admit I'm kind of cheating because, so you'll notice among certain emotes, there's like a different art style. So like, here's a few from my VTuber mommy, yeah? But then, as soon as I get back to it, stuff like this is from a whole different artist on Etsy. And here's the thing, that's not even really meant to be me. So what they used to have like just generic none emotes. But then what I asked them to do is I asked them like, hey, if I pay you, can you just recolor them to look like me? And they said, yeah.
Oh, but it kind of looks like you. They're close enough.
Yeah. So like that's why like when I saw it, I was like, oh, I want this. And then I saw that they had an offer like you could customize them, and so I was like, hey, I'll throw you $50 if you give me the whole packet, but you just recolor it to like in my colors. And they're like, yeah, sure.
You know what? That's a pretty
Like,
good deal.
realistically
I
speaking,
think.
like, if I didn't tell you, you would have thought those were purposely built for me.
Yeah, on all honesty, if I didn't look close up and see the differences, I would have never noticed. Like at a glance, I can't tell the difference until like I actually click on until I actually click on some of them and look closer.
Yeah.
My foot. Need to stretch my leggies.
I gotta stop doing the crisscross applesauce on a couch. Like that's my biggest thing, and
I
what I always do whenever some of those like posture games. I'm like, okay, I gotta stop Buddha sitting.
Yeah, I will always like have one of my legs like across my chair. This chair isn't big enough for me to sit crisscross, but if I had a chair big enough, that's probably how I'd be sitting.
Yeah, no, it's bad. Because sometimes I'll lose blood flow so bad that it's like, yeah, I'm stuck here.
Oh my god, that's why I gotta like get out of it every once in a while. So I'm like, I'm not getting like the pins and needles in my legs.
You hear that, chatters? Your posture checks are actually important for our health.
Yeah. Even though no one's redeemed it, I've just been doing it this for myself. I've just been doing them
Because
anyway.
VTubers have horrible postures. I sit like a Buddha
Mhm.
on a couch for hours on end.
Honestly, if I'm not like shrimping in my chair, I'm like laid back on my chair with my feet up on my bed because it's right next to it. So I'm like major laziness. I'm in major lazy mode. But I think that is all for today. I know it's a bit shorter than usual, but my coffee dates don't usually go any longer than like 3 hours. But I have something to do in
Yeah.
less than 30 minutes, so I can't stream any longer.
Yeah, I was gonna about to say, like, as soon as we reach 45, I would have just told you, shouldn't we be getting off?
So I checked
Yeah.
the time. They weren't starting to
Yeah.
like 3. We're not starting till 3.
Mm.
So actually now is a good time to stop before I miss
Yeah,
it.
it's fine. And, like, you know what?
But
Like, we've already gone to, like, a lot of the core points we need to anyway, so it's like, it's not like we're losing content.
yeah, I'm hoping I can get some of my coffee dates like edited and posted on YouTube. But we will see. I did find an editor that does it at like a reasonable price for it to be like fully edited. So we're gonna check. I'm gonna see on that.
I'll put this as an open disclaimer. I'm perfectly fine being on your YouTube channel.
Thank you. Usually, people are fine with the with coming on. They're usually fine with like the it being made into a video.
This is me kind of like giving you the anti-Karen kind of disclaimer of, yes, I am fully fine being on there. If I'm complaining later, I'm being a bitch.
All right, I understand. Well, let me find someone to raid into. I know a few of my friends went live. While
All
while
right,
you were
where's our
yapping.
victims?
Yeah, we're the victims.
Okay. I did find one of my friends, but if you want to do someone specific, that's fine on your end.
If you send me the link, I will vibe check them.
Okay. Yep, if I could
'Cause I
spell it
know-
right.
Yeah, because I don't mind. I always rate. I try to rate it to new people, but also if I can't find. Oh wait, I'm friends with her.
Oh, there you go.
Because I was looking at her like, oh, she's live. I'm like, oh, okay then.
Yeah, and like she's doing like a little event, so I figured, yeah, any support would be good support for her.
Yeah, and this is perfect because I've never.
And
rated
apparently
into
she
her
thinks I'm
before.
cute. Apparently she thinks I'm cute, which is the only reason she let me into her harem.
Well, I think you're cute too, but I don't have a harem.
Yay! I mean, for the first part, not the second part.
All right. We are. Oh, Cora. Thank you. Thank you for the daily coffee. And thank you for the headpats. We're about to raid out. My streams are usually
Oh,
longer,
yeah,
but
that's the thing.
yeah, my streams are usually longer, but like I have something to do in less than 30 minutes, so I can't stay any longer. I gotta set up. I gotta set up for like my little class, my online class.
It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Because, like I said, I think
Yeah.
we had good times already.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I haven't been stopping by your streams because like I started my new job and I just haven't had time. I do need to stop by your streams though, because it's always fun hanging out with you
Oh,
and
thank you.
chatting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Watch it the next time you're on. It's one of my fucking mute streams.
Hang out with the mute streams as well because I don't mind like some background game stuff while while I like do like some
I will
productive
say
stuff on the
this.
side.
I am more chatty in Space Marine than I am in Rivals.
I'm the same. I'm the same with Rivals. Like I can't fucking chat because like I'm trying to kill the enemy team and heal.
Yeah.
But everyone, we are raiding out into Azaria. She is at the moment playing Mortuary Assistant. So if you are not comfortable with stuff like that, probably wouldn't probably wouldn't follow the raid. But I will be live tomorrow. I am doing a playthrough of a game that I've always wanted to play. I'll keep you guys updated if anything changes. Thank you for the follow royalty, and I'll see you guys. Bye.